Welcome back, guys, to the Utep Miners Dynasty here in week number 12. The 6-3 Utep Miners will go on the road to play 3-6 Missouri State as we are riding a 5-game winning streak, trying to improve the 7-3 on the year and improve to 6-0 in Conference USA play. As for the first time this season, I believe this is the only team we've been better than, overall wise. As it should be another good one here though, as we will begin with the ball. As Jaden Smith back to return this one. One of the candidates for returner of the year. I believe he sits in the top 5 right now. Last week, Nelson, 261 yards, 3 touchdowns. Having a really nice season, 17 passing touchdowns, only 5 interceptions. The guy right beside him, Hashawn Wilson, also having a stellar season. Only 42 yards away from 1,000 on the year. Now 2nd and 7 from the 24. He's also in the running for running back of the year. As nice catch and throw there to Jaden Smith on the outside for a gain of 5. And now 3rd and 2. Wilson gets the handoff. Wilson off to the races already, down to the 46. As you looked on the right side, saw Missouri State's recruiting class. Solid recruiting class already for them. Should be very much improved heading into next season. As they scramble there from Nelson. As our recruiting class hasn't gone too great so far. Only 2 recruits, but 2nd and 1. As Smith underneath. His 2nd catch of the game. This one goes for 1st down. Only 2 recruits so far. A JUCO running back and a cornerback. But in the lead for a bunch of players. As Cheeks able to hang on to that one down to the 14. A win here should get us a couple more players. But Wilson bouncing back inside. Able to get 5 on his carry. Averaging over 100 yards a game. Now 2nd and 5 from the 9. Underneath, Cam Thomas, wide open, touchdown Utep. Just too easy for this Utep offense, as Nelson continuing his excellent season with his 18th passing touchdown. And an early lead for Utep, 7-0. This one's kicked deep. Drilled on the play after breaking the 1st tackle. There's a couple players to watch out for. Lawrence, the running back, and DJ, one of the edge rushers they got. Didn't see much from him on the 1st drive, but still going to have to watch out. First and 10 from the 17. A nice spin move there from Lawrence. Able to pick up a 1st down. It's got to be 1st and 10 from the 29. As he drops back the pass. Open underneath, a high throw. Able to get 9. Stiff arming Xavier Smith. As Clark 2 for 2 to begin in this one. 2nd and 1 now from the 37. An empty look here for Missouri State as they go with a quick pass. Broken tackle there. Hit down hard by Russell at the 50. First and 10 from the 50-yard line. Wide open across the middle of the field. Smith Can't bring him down. Green chases him down, and Clark is off to a hot start. As they go with an option play. Stratton all over it. KD Johnson finishes him up. Having an excellent season is the senior defensive tackle. Now second and goal from the 7. The defense bent. But can they close out and not break here? Gonna be third and goal from the 2. Could be 4 down territory here as they go with the screen play. Xavier Smith all over it. Losing 8 on the play. KD Johnson with some pressure. And now a tricky field goal attempt here. It is good though. Right down the middle. As Nickelberry back to return this one. As he gets down to the 18. First and 10 from the 18-yard line. Odom stumbles. Not able to hang on to it either. We'll bring up second and 10 from the 18-yard line now. Wilson with a juke move. Nice move there, and that will put him over 1,000 on the season. An excellent season for Hashawn Wilson. Now over 1,000. As Nelson tried to get that one off quickly. Drilled though. And it falls incomplete. Second and 10 now from the 34. As Cheeks able to hang on to a 4-yard catch. Now third and 7. Or third and 6 from the 38. As he drops back the pass. Davis Jr. First time called his name all year. Goes for a first down. First catch for 11 yards. That brings up first and 10 from the 49. As tried to hit Cheeks coming across the field, but nice play there by DJ. Second and 10 now from the 49. Wilson met in the backfield, losing 2. Nothing for him there. Was covered pretty nicely. Third and 12 now. Third and long. Across the middle had Odom. Just overshoots him. Falls incomplete and gonna have to punt this one away, and it's gonna be fair caught at the 12. First and 10 from the 12 for this offense. Clark off to a very good start for him. As they go with a run here. A nice job picking up Lawrence. Only able to get 2, and that will end the first quarter. 7-3 ball game. Missouri State trying to go down the field and take the lead. This Utep Miners team a little shook right now. Trying to avoid a big upset that would set them back a ton. Brings up second and 8 from the 14. Xavier Smith flying down in a great play. Great play by Smith. Brings up third and 8 now from the 14. They go with a bubble screen. Tyler Jones all over it. Clark is 6 for 6 to begin the game, but not able to pick up the first down there. And a great job from this Utep defense to force a 3-and-out as Odom back to return a punt. Returned one for a touchdown last week. Odom only brings this one to the 48. Gonna be first and 10 from the 48. As Smith makes one-man miss and goes all the way off the bubble screen. Jaden Smith extending the lead. 52 yards to the house. And now one of their best players, DJ, down on the field, grabbing his midsection. As this one is booted out the end zone. As Missouri State now down 11. First and 10 from the 25. Heavy pressure. Clark doesn't know what to do. Great throw, though. Great throw on the run to Robinson. Hangs on and picks up a big first. Getting this offense moving yet again. Clark now, believe, 8 for 8, 95 yards, and has his team on the move yet again. Now 2nd and 3 from the 47. Nine for 9 now off the bubble screen. Over 100 on the game and 5 catches for Robinson. As no one's got an answer for him. 1st and 10. KD Johnson from behind, able to bring him down with Tyler Jones, I believe it was. Just some bad defense right now, letting a bad team hang around with them. 1st and 10. Here comes some pressure. As beat deep. Looks like Thompson on the outside. And Clark marching up and down the field. 14-10 ball game now, as this defense not able to get any pressure after the quarterback. Blown coverages, as Jaden Smith going to return this one off of his touchdown he just had. And this is why he's in contention for best returner, as he brings this one down to the 34-yard line. As Wilson, with a nice juke move, gets 4 on his carry. 2nd and 6 now from the 38. On the run, Nelson scrambling to the right side. Gets to the 48 before he's dragged down. 1st and 10 now from the 48-yard line. Smith with a nice catch on the out route. Another 1st down there. His 4th of the game. 1st and 10. Nelson goes down for a sack as Andrew Link comes and grabs him from behind. 2nd and 16 now. Nelson scrambling. Dives down, able to pick up 6. Just trying to get back in the field goal range here. 3rd and 10. Odom hangs on. 1st down, as a questionable spot on the ball, but we'll take it. 1st and 10 now from the 26. Wilson, able to get 1 on his carry, gets us inside the 25. 2nd and 9. Nelson drilled, trying to release the ball. Just able to get it off now. 3rd and 9 from the 25 with 2:11 left in this first half. Odom goes up and gets that one. Not able to break the tackle. That will bring us to the 2-minute warning. They're saying to go for it, but we will just tack on 3 here. As this one's going to be up, and it is good. A 7-point lead yet again for Utep. As another kick booted into the end zone. We'll see if this defense able to slow down the offense of Missouri State, and Clark gets some pressure after him. As a 5-yard completion there, all over him. Now 2nd and 5 from the 30-yard line. KD Johnson forcing heavy pressure. Wide open downfield though. And another big play. Russell could not keep up. Brings up 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. Thompson can't bring him down. And another 1st down. 1st and 10 from the 42. A big hit there from, I believe, Micah Davey. But Robinson with another catch. Have no answer for this offense. 2nd and 5 now from the 36. Forcing heavy pressure. Finally able to make him throw an incompletion. Brings up 3rd and 5. Got some pressure after him last play, and let's see what we could do here. Drilled by Stratton, but it hangs on. What a hit from the linebacker. Now it brings up 1st and 10 from the 31 with 45 seconds left, only 1 timeout remaining. Another catch underneath. Jukes him out. Russell lays him out though. First and 10 from the 20. And short of the line to gain. Timeout called by Missouri State. Gotta be 2nd and 1 now from the 11-yard line. KD Johnson with some pressure all over it, and they don't have a timeout, and we'll see what happens here. Hurrying back to the line to try and spike it. 5, 4, 3. Just able to spike it. Brings up 4th and 1. And they will elect to kick their field goal here. We'll see if they're able to drill this one. And they do. 17-13 ball game heading into halftime. A lot closer than what people were expecting. Missouri State hanging in there with Utep. As Jaden Smith, 4 catches on 4 targets, 76 yards and a touchdown. But the real player of the half has been Clark, the quarterback for Missouri State. As another kick booted into the end zone, and they'll begin their drive at the 25. First and 10 now from the 25. As he gets a 7-yard completion, just open routes after open routes. Players running wild on this defense. 2nd and 3 now. Russell able to bring him down after a quick check down. Already up to 201 yards on the game as we just reached the 3rd quarter. Here comes the pressure. Wilson brings him down for a sack. Clark finally able to get some heat. 2nd and 15 now from the 33. Hits the check down. Able to pick up a bunch. 9 yards there on that play. Brings up 3rd and 6. And they go with an empty look here. 3rd and 6. A huge 3rd down. The pressure nearly got there. But a 1st down. As the hitch routes were all over the field. Wide open. Brings up 1st and 10 from the 47. A touchdown here from Missouri State can give them the lead. They go with a bootleg. And a tight end off to the races, pushed out at the 26. The freshman tight end for Missouri State pushed out at the 26-yard line, as their offense has looked unstoppable so far, as Xavier Smith actually gets to the running back as an injury timeout for Missouri State. 2nd and 9 from the 25 now. Across the middle, able to get 8 on the catch. Only 1 incompletion for Clark so far. Not a recipe for success, as KD Johnson couldn't even bring down Lawrence. Only gained about 2, maybe 3 on the play. Gonna be 1st and 10 from the 15. Can the defense hold them to another 3, possibly even a turnover? A loss of 2 on the play there. Elijah Baldwin, heard his name a couple times last week, and now another big play here. The freshman edge finally starting to come to life late in the season. Jaden Wilson brought him down after Tyler Jones slowed him up. Gotta be 3rd and 3 from the 8. A slant route nearly gets into the end zone. 1st and goal from the 1. And it is not looking good for Utep. 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Touchdown Lawrence! Missouri State has taken the lead. As they have a 3-point lead late in this 3rd quarter. As Jaden Smith back to return yet another one. Jukes his way to the 24. This offense going to have to pick it up, as they have allowed 8 QB pressured on Nelson in that first half. As Wilson, only able to pick up 2, had a hole but closed quickly. He's up to 53 yards on the game. 2nd and 8 now from the 26. Wilson finds a little bit of a hole, gets 9 and a 1st down. 1st and 10 now from the 35-yard line. Nelson takes off, able to pick up 8. That's been a big key part of this offense so far in the first half. 2nd and 2 now from the 43. They go with a bubble screen. Odom drilled on the play, but picks up the 1st. 3rd catch of the game for Odom. This one results in a 1st down. 1st and 10 from the 47. Cheeks able to pick up 6 and another timeout for an injury for Missouri State. That'll be 2nd and 4 from the 46. Wilson able to pick up the 1st. Moves to 67 yards on the game. First and 10 from the 42 now. Nelson takes off, slides down, 1st down in the field goal range as well. Moving the ball down the field with his legs. 1st and 10. Nearing the red zone here. Cam Thomas hangs on to 1 for a gain of 4. His 2nd of the game. First one went for a touchdown. 2nd and 6 now from the 26. Nelson again using his legs. They got to start putting up a spy. That's his 7th carry of the game. Should be the last play of the 3rd quarter here. 1st and 10. Nearly picked. Tried to go behind the linebacker, but a forced throw nearly gets it picked. Falls incomplete. as Clark dominating so far in this one, targeting everybody and doing it with ease. As Missouri State with a lead to begin the fourth quarter. Utep in field goal range though. Second and 10 now from the 17. Odom just has to get that ball up. Was wide open. Third and 10 now from the 17-yard line. On the run. And that's a forced ball picked off by Missouri State. Lloyd able to come away with it, and we haven't seen Nelson make a throw like that all season. As Lawrence gets him out of the danger zone with 4 there. Now we're going to have to rely on this defense that hasn't been able to get a stop all game. And a near disaster. Jaden Wilson now down with an injury. Almost 300 yards for Clark. Thompson slows him up with a big hit. A gain of 5 though, and they are just marching down the field with ease on this defense, play after play. Second and 5 now from the 25. Thompson can't bring him down. Another first down, pushed out at the 33. Lawrence killing him. As the receiver coming in motion. It's handed off. Stratton on it this time, only a gain of 2. Second and 8 now from the 34. Across the middle, nearly picked by Russell as it's popped in the air. Falls incomplete. Now third and 8 from the 34 with 6 minutes to go. And he's going to be short. Just short is Lawrence. Green coming up making an excellent tackle. And Missouri State forced to punt this one away, and Odom's got a fair catch at the 15. We'll see what this offense could do with 5:30 left. As Wilson jukes his way inside for a gain of 4. Was a bad pick last drive from Nelson. Tried to force it into the end zone. But back to using his legs here, sliding down, and DJ back out with a foot sprain. Will return though, first and 10 from the 29. Odom catches it in stride, down to the 49-yard line. A huge catch for Odom. First and 10 now from the 49. Here comes the pressure. Nothing open. Sacked on the play by Brooks. Gonna be second and 21 now after the 11-yard sack. Roan underneath. Roan gets all of it back and more. Gotta be third and 5 now from the 46. Could even be 4 down territory here. Underneath. Odom gets past the 20, the 30, gets down to the 27, underneath, had no answer for him. The UTEP offense looks to be back as Wilson just able to get 1, but down with an injury. As now Marquez Taylor subs into this one, has been a solid backup so far. Nelson scrambling, another first down on the ground for him. Wilson will be back with just a foot sprain is back already. 1st and 10 now from the 16. Wilson, nothing for him. Got a 2nd and 11 now from the 17 in field goal range. Don't have to force anything here. Overthrown, and believe Wilson would have walked into the end zone there. 3rd and 11 from the 17. Just cannot force this ball. On the run, Jaden Smith down to the 1, and Escobar is down with an injury. Fourth and 1. Game on the line. Utep going for it. Wilson doesn't get it. He is short. Wilson short. As they go with a bootleg and a massive 1st down for Missouri State. As they probably won't hike this one before the 2-minute warning. As Utep stunned right now. As they do hike it, actually. Clark scrambling. Clark slides down. 1st down. Down to the 40. This defense struggling to get a stop. There's Coker and KD Johnson, and a quick timeout from Utep. As a dislocated ankle for Escobar. He's going to be out for the rest of this one. And an empty look here on 2nd and 12. Wide open downfield, and that might do it. Clark putting the finishing touches in on this one. And another 1st down from Missouri State. And going for it on 4th and inches is going to come back to cost the team. As they are upset by Missouri State. And Missouri State capping it off with a touchdown. As Clark moved with ease up and down the field. No comeback in store here. Went 93 yards on 6 plays and just poor tackling from the UTEP defense. As a sad way to go out. As this might put an end to their hopes of getting a Conference USA championship. Nelson trying to make something happen. Nothing for him. It's great coverage downfield. As they do hurry back to the line. Should have one more play. As they loft this one deep to Cam Thomas. Cam comes down with it. But that will end the game. As Missouri State upsets us here in week 11. As we fall to 6-4 on the year. Missouri State offense looked almost unstoppable. As Nelson, 18 of 27, 273 yards, 2 touchdowns, had that costly interception in the end zone. Wilson couldn't get the 4th and inches, had 72 yards. As Jaden Smith and Cam Thomas both with a touchdown. 3 sacks allowed from the offensive line. As Smith and Russell led the team in tackles. 3 tackles from loss from Johnson. As a half a sack for a couple of players. No interceptions. 2 pass breakups. No forced fumbles. And just an ugly, ugly game from the defensive side. As we fall to 6-4. Now 5-1 in the conference play. Gotta win out now. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.